This is definitely one of the best views in Newport. We got a house out there on the island. All right, guys, today, well, right now I'm starting the day off in Gooseberry Beach. I was over at the Cliff Walks earlier, shooting the breakers and the mansions and all those famous touristy things that people go out there to see. It was surprisingly busy than I thought for a Tuesday in the middle of a work week. Also the day after Columbus Day, so it's late in the season. They still doing their tourist thing. A bunch of people group up and the tourist person's telling about the history of the place. Anyway, Gooseberry Beach, where I'm at right now, is off of Ocean Drive. And Ocean Drive is one of the most beautiful places in Newport. If you were to try to show Newport off to somebody and you want to catch some amazing views or drones or whatever, this is where you want to shoot, in my opinion. Let me show it to you. So we're over here shooting for the PBS documentary, The Breakers and Ocean Drive. And then we're going to switch on over back to where the bridge is and maybe out to Jamestown today. But I wanted to vlog today using the DJI Osmo Action because of the firmware updates and the accessories they just added on over the last few weeks. Was a bit of a nip tuck for it. And I think it's got this thing perfect to the perfect vlogging equipment or setup that I was looking for when I originally bought it. So I originally bought it when everybody else did, when they announced it a few months ago. And I was very happy with the picture quality, the video quality, the 10 bits, the whole 9 yards. But there were a couple of things that didn't excite me so much about it. The first was no external audio. I knew that going in, but I was hoping the audio adapter would be out more sooner than later. And the second was that latency. The latency, I frame up my shot, the view back stream, which is one of the highlights, one of the reasons why I ordered it. It's off by half a second to a second, like we all knew, and it was frustrating for me. Frustrating to the point I didn't want to take it out of the bag as much. But now, all that is fixed. September 20th, DJI announced this, the audio adapter by Sonova. You can order it through their website and through their app. Last time I checked, it was 10 to 15 business days shipping. It works with the original cage that the Osmo Action comes with, and it works with this PGY Tech cage that I ordered. And I chose this one because it has a cold shoe. I can connect the receiver from the Rode Wireless Go. The second thing that DJI did to upgrade this camera was they did a firmware update on September 30th. Let me put it over here, where they corrected and added on 4 different modes to this camera. The first is hyperlapse. Finally got hyperlapse. Love shooting it. It's some cool B-roll, whether I'm on my boosted board or whatever way I want to use it. Just adds a unique perspective. The second is that view back screen. When it times out, you can now adjust up and to including never, which is what I choose. So this way, I control when the camera shuts off and not the other way around. The third is it added Thai and Arabic languages. And the last is what got my attention. That latency I was saying, it's now gone. As I'm shooting right now and talking to you, I am live in the screen, and that is what I wanted very much with this camera. That's why I'm vlogging today, to see how this is, and so far it's working out great. Look at this, I'm on top of the world. So anyway, the latency now is perfect as I'm shooting in 2.7. Now I shoot a lot in 2.7K for a couple of reasons. A, when I mix it with my GoPros don't do linear in 2.7 up until today. We'll get into that in a second. But also because I upload in 1080, and honestly 2.7 looks very well. So that's why. Now this latency does shoot live in 2.7K, 1080 in 24, 25, and 30 frames per second. It does not do it in 4K, and nor do I think it's going to. I think if they could have got it to do it, they would have done it in this one, but who knows, maybe they're still working on it to reduce it. But honestly, I don't think this processor and this little camera is going to be able to handle the 4K with a rock steady. I just don't think so. But I mean, that's just me. All right. So now we are done here at Gooseberry Beach. Let's move on over to Kings Park or by the bridge. I don't know. We'll find out which one we're going to go to when we get there. So that's it. That's been the focus of all my time and energy lately, trying to get some really cool, different, interesting views of the bridge from different angles. And it's really, I gotta tell you, what started off as just this really exciting invitation from PBS to get them turned into a real fun time as well. I mean, learning about the history on this bridge and seeing it from all different angles, going around the different roads, just trying to get that much closer to it. You really got to respect and appreciate all the efforts that went into making that bridge happen. Whether it was the jumping through all the red tape and the paperwork, or the actual building of it. I mean, it all just is insane. But all right, so that's it for today's vlog. I just want to talk about the Osmo Action and the accessories on there that make it that much better. Also, my first vlog the other day that I did on the first PBS one was shot with the Osmo Pocket, and the upgrades that they've done on that since they've announced it, with the firmware updates and the accessories, like the boom wide angle lens put up over here. I ordered that, and it just opens up that field of view to something that gives more of a background. I like it a lot. No distortion on it, and it just makes us all not on top of the camera. But all right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.